Let me tell you a story. By the way, my name is Lin Sun. I'm a Senior Technical Staff member with IBM. I've been working on the Istio project for almost 3 years. So the project kind of started with IBM, Google, and Lyft behind of the scene before the launch, while IBM donated the Amalgamate project. It's a research project that IBM has to allow traffic shifting, traffic steering, configure the networking components of the microservices, how the microservices interact with each other from a network perspective. And Lyft contributed with the Envoy sidecar, and Google coming contribute the telemetry and the policy and the secure portion. That's how the Istio project was funded by the 3 founders. Because first of all, it was an open source project, and I have been working on 2 open source projects prior to working on Istio. So it's kind of a little bit more comfortable for me to join an open source project. And we do see from IBM that service mesh is going to be the next big thing once we figure out the winner of the container orchestration system. So it's a really interesting space, I would say. And I personally like to learn new things, so I sort of jumped on this opportunity when my management team asked me to join the Istio project. I would say, gosh, there are tons of interest from our users on the project, on service mesh in general. That's one of the primary reasons that keep me motivated on the project. The second one is I'm always amazed of the smart people and also the rapid innovation in the community. Thirdly, I would say the collaboration in the community is also it's what I actually like the most about, in addition to like the project itself, the constant learning and innovation, but also people actually, achieve the same goal together, achieve the same function together, and collaborate across the boundary of the single corporation. That's just amazing. Like in 1.6 release, I was trying to deliver a central Istio function where we want to have a central Istio control plane to manage the sidecars that's running on a different cluster. And I've never envisioned people from Huawei would jump, right? And I got tremendous help from people from Google, and also people from Huawei just jump in and help us, once people understand, agree, that's a good thing for our user. To make users to continue to be able to move their services to the mesh and be able to enjoy the benefit of the mesh without any disruption. So users should be able to continue move their services in and out of the mesh. If they choose to move in, they can see the value of the mesh. And then if they choose to be out of the mesh because of the cost of the sidecar or because of the maintenance of the control plane, they should be able to do so freely. So we want to be able to eliminate the surprises for our user and really make Istio boring so that they don't have to, open GitHub issue and jump on Slack and ask us for help. They can just think of things out for our user. And some of our users are actually using Istio in production now. I do expect Istio to be adopted more by our developers and operators through their journey onto cloud native. With their microservices. I would really expect the community to make our multi-cluster and mesh expansion scenarios more stable for our user, more secure for our user, and also come up with some point of view and stories for mesh federations. Because soon, as other vendors are developing service mesh, users are going to expecting us to produce some mesh federation story to allow them to federate their services across across different meshes. Try to focus really on, what's most important to you, and focus on adapting that particular feature with Istio. Do one thing at a time, just not to be overwhelmed by, what Istio produce. And I would really ask the user to try the new usability improvement we have done, like be able to analyze the whole cluster, figure out what's going on, be able to describe their services, be able to kind of visualize the problems using our dashboard through Kayali, to be a little bit, try to be adapt one feature at a time, and then using our usability tool, try to figure out what might be wrong. And we're always there to help, if they still need help. Well, I would say I'm super excited that Istio is 3 years old now. I'm super excited to be working on the project for almost 3 years too. I really look forward to, make Istio great and make Istio the de facto service mesh framework.